I don't know if I've mentally prepared myself enough for this part of my Nightmare Legacy challenge. This is all I have wanted for Christmas this year. We are about to rebirth Babs. But before we get into that, Cornelius had to remind me that he was the current heir. He's the one who's the main character at the minute. I didn't actually know that this was a thing that could happen if you have growing together and life and death, but we've got a personality change actually through grief. And I did say at the beginning of my Nightmare Legacy, I was going to say yes to all of these things unless I have a brain fart in the moment and don't do it. But unfortunately, Cornelius was not able to cope with grief in most productive ways, resulting in a personality trait change. Has gone from loves the outdoors to lazy, which is extremely unfortunate when we are trying to work on his rock climbing skill, and his rock climbing skill already isn't the best, because I feel like lazy is gonna have something that goes against that. Oh my god, I forgot about our lamb. We need to, oh my god, we don't even have a back garden bit. I'm just gonna, can we not just like plop it over here? Do we just have to like place it in world? Right, let's go here and plop that in our world. I fully forgot that we had the blue mini sheep. That's been in our pocket for like 2 episodes. Apparently it is feeling pretty happy, which I don't know how, considering it's been trapped in his trousers the entire time. We're gonna bottle feed it, and we're also gonna clean it. And then I need to read how we go about rebirth. The sense of yearning emboldens his spirit with the power to rebirth. As a ghost, choose to rebirth anytime by visiting Baleful Bog in the Morningvale neighborhood of Ravenwood, or as a living sim will be given the option. Okay, so we have to do it in the Baleful Bog now that we are a ghost. Oh my god, can you hurry up? This should be done. I'm so confused. He looks like he's excited, but it hasn't ticked off yet that he has done his mobile app. He's starting to get mental fog. Yeah, I'm not really surprised. He's been at this literally all day. He woke up at like 5 a.m. this morning. This man has barely moved. He had a shower, he went to the toilet, ate some breakfast, and hasn't moved since then. Why have you all entered my place? I did not ask for you to be here. What the hell is going on? Leave. Why are you eating my food? I can also hear your child crying through your walls, and you're over here treating yourself to a feckin' fish taco. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to work. Not the Bok reference coming out of Guy. We actually finished it. We're gonna call it Rebirth and Renew. Let's just say he's feeling slightly inspired by all the talk of Rebirth. Night has fallen, so it is time for Babs to go partake in a cheeky little Rebirth. I'm so scared. This is the first time I've ever done it. I'm really nervous. Like, it wasn't even working in early access, so I couldn't even test it or like really even know how it actually works. Like, I don't know the ins and outs, but obviously we are going to go to Ravenwood, and we're just going to travel to Club Eternity. We're going to go there by ourselves. This is a stealth operation. Usually I'm not very good at stealth, but when it comes to being stealthy in The Sims 4, that's when I know I'm good at it. And also in a cheeky Spider-Man game. I only like stealth games that are like Spider-Man. I am gonna save just because I am scared, and like I said, I don't know how this is gonna go. And then let's go Rebirth. Send your soul adrift for a new life with some faded memories of those you once knew. Once you select to Rebirth, you will be taken to Manage Worlds to select a new household to rebirth. Does it have to be a new household? We can't rebirth into our current household. Let's test it. I mean, if it goes wrong, I'll move him out of this household, and then we'll just have him be by himself, and then we'll rebirth into this household. It's no biggie. Babs, I really don't like that you're looking so gloomy about this. You're looking so sad about the fact that you have to come back to life. The way that they just wade into the water. Ooh, his little swim. Oh, there we go. He's suddenly swimming very energetically. Is your soul ready to embrace the next chapter? By choosing to rebirth, you will set forth on a new journey as a new sim, leaving your current life behind with no chance of return. You'll be taken to manage worlds to select the household where your new life will unfold. We'll have opportunity to fully customize your reborn self and create sim, whilst funds, relationships, and achievements from this life will be lost. I'm assuming that the funds will stay with them. If not, we're on 30,144 simoleons. If you've already unlocked the coveted burning soul trait, you'll be able to retain one personality trait with recall past life self-interaction, along with certain others using parent to soul interaction available on mirrors. If you choose to rebirth as a younger sim, certain developmental skills will be immediately unlocked. Now the threads of fate lie before you. You can choose to move into this household. And then we got the confirmation. Look at it. I love how I guessed that this was rebirth just from the phoenix. Like when we saw that icon. Rebirth into this household to join this family. Would you like to rebirth into the Singleton family? Absolutely. This is so fun. Oh my god, there's little infant Babs all over again. I wonder, are they just gonna look exactly the same? I don't want to change anything about them, and I don't want to age them up. Like, I don't want to know. If they look exactly like Babs, then I feel like Cornelius is definitely going to know. Play with Sims genetics. I feel like potentially we should play with genetics. Let me see. Let me go young adult. If they just look like Babs, I'll play with their genetics. No, they definitely look different. But I kind of do want to pass on like how these two look, so maybe we should play with their genetics. I want them to look different to Babs, you know. I just don't want it to be like a carbon copy. I wish I could carry over the Bunma, but I can't because it's not enough letters. Ooh, it's been a while since we span the wheel, but let's see what our hopeful heir is going to be called. We got, oh, Sparrow is such a cute name. I feel like Babs would kind of love that. We've got Cautious. Okay, yeah, you know what? That definitely sounds like a Babs for sure. I always forget I don't have infant like custom content. I can't believe that we just have a kid like that. Has it done the relationships as well? It has. I am thinking though, maybe we should have a second infant. Maybe we should adopt or have a science baby just so we have like two kids who are really close in age, and that'll actually be so much easier to look after. Here he is. He's arriving from his little cloud. I forgot that this is how they arrive. I've never seen this animation. This is so exciting. Not the goat just watching on in pure shock. This goat is like, what world have I been brought into? You know, the athletic skill, rebirth path complete. Welcome back. Sparrow has been reborn with lingering ties to his previous life. With the burning soul trait, teen sims and older can recover a personality trait through recall past life self interaction and discover more through the peer in soul interaction available on mirrors. Younger sims will immediately unlock key developmental skills, allowing a head start in life. Why not reconnect with those from a past life and reignite old relationships? Though the memories may be hazy, Sparrow will gradually reclaim them over time. Oh no! We're gonna give our kid an existential crisis. They're gonna be like, I swear I've been here before and I know you too. But how about we get that second kid? I just feel like it's so much easier. And if we go for a science baby, then they'll age up like pretty instantly. They'll age up probably tomorrow. It might be late tomorrow, but then they'll at least be super close in age. I just feel like splitting them up into twos would be better for my mental capacity when it comes to this series. So let's have a science baby with Guy. We're earning enough money. I'm fairly sure, yeah, we also got paid a ton for that gig that we just did. Gassy, cool. I mean, that's fine. I cannot believe that we just have like a mini sheep. Oh, did I call this a goat before? I do apologize. Will be gassier, which will make them fussier due to discomfort. We definitely need to work on our romance skill. Guy just flew through his romance skill. We need to watch a romantic comedy. Oh, it's a girl. I had a name in mind for a boy. As per request of one of my nieces, who are you gonna be? You are gonna be... Why do I feel like Finch and Sparrow would have been so cute? Your name is Flash. Could have been worse. Could have been Flesh. Cornelius, you know what, fair. You are feeling pretty tired. And I feel like you are gonna need that beauty rest. We're actually gonna go Tip, Timur, and then we're also going to dismiss them considering we are now fine. Sparrow has just gone to sleep on the floor and I don't really want to wake him up, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to let him rest and let him nap. Coming into this world as a rebirth is, I imagine, very, very draining. It's like changing your complete life and that feels like it's pretty difficult and emotionally draining. So we're gonna, what do we need to do? Let's try and bottle feed Flash and we'll also kiss Flash's forehead. And okay, cool. She is feeling all good. I cannot believe that we have just decided to have 2 children just like that. But like I said, we are getting pretty good money. We just really need to work on our skills. We're currently a level 9 in programming, 8 in romance and 7 in rock climbing. And then we also need to try and get all of our owned businesses up to a level 5. We're gonna waste so much money on hiring nannies because he's gonna have to go to like different places. Although these 2, I'm fairly sure, also have infants. I also feel like I should turn on aging a little bit just so that people around us actually look like they're growing up, because we could potentially bring our kids around, although you're probably gonna have to get sent to daycare until you actually become an infant, which hopefully should be today. The McPherce household is bidding farewell. We express our gratitude for the less than satisfactory. Oh, that's so bad. I've never had anyone break their lease. Compensation received for the McPherce household breaking lease and moving out. I can't believe that actually just happened. I'd like to protect the future assets. Write a will? Yeah, we should definitely actually write a will, especially now that we have kids. Get into 5 fights? Yeah, I'm hot-headed. Always have been. Always will be. And I'm ready to fight some Sims. Who cares about my reputation? I'm looking for a good fight whilst I still can. Why are both of them like thinking that their worlds are gonna end, but in completely different ways? He's like, yeah, I want to like look after my kids. I want to make sure that they're taken care of. Guys, Tenant's up and left. At least he got compensation for such bad behavior. I genuinely cannot believe that they just did that. We're gonna lease renewing soon. Grace period active. We need to try and fill that vacancy again. 763 simoleons. That's even better. 779. Ooh, I think we're gonna go for 779. I quite like having families in here, but we are gonna definitely bring their rent up to 779. Thank you very much. Gonna make the most out of that. Can you actually grab some pancakes? Why are they not smarter at getting foods? Like, why would they not go for pancakes when it was time for them to eat breakfast, and yet when it's time for them to eat dinner, they'll go straight for the pancakes? Is he watching TV? Oh no, he's just wondering what's that. Why is Flash stood like that? I hate the way newborns look in that little photo. It just looks like they're squaring up to you. Flash is like, oh, you want to fight? Leave me alone. Right, you're gonna work hard even though we absolutely have not got up your logic skill, so therefore you can't even get a promotion today. Who the heck is... Oh, Johnny is one of the new ones who just moved in. So we got Nancy, Julie, and Johnny. Should we go over and introduce ourselves. Kind of don't want to lose another resident. I honestly cannot believe it was McPherce who left. Although I don't think we actually even went over there and like introduced ourselves to McPherce. Oh my god, yeah, it's this sick place that I actually really like. Let's knock on that door. Can we knock on? You can't knock on whilst holding an infant. He's just gotta fucking sit outside. Their mum is not here, so we're gonna go give a Tomarani intro to both of these instead, and then pray that they can maybe. Oh, he's gonna pull to stand. He's so clever. I mean, it is Babs. He is clever. Oh, there we go. Nancy has just arrived, and it's Flash's birthday. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank goodness we can already age them up into an infant. Right then, rental. We are going to ask about rental conditions, and we are gonna try and upgrade some of your stuff maybe. Why is she taking photos? I mean, they have just moved in. That is the smart thing to do. Nancy, you've trained Julie well. They're like, I heard the last tenant broke their lease, so let me just take some photographic evidence. Frequently hiccups and gassing. Is there anything else that wants to go wrong for this kid? He's literally so tired. I wonder if we could maybe try and fit in a feed before he goes to sleep. Can he not sleep because the TV is on or something? I've made him try and go night-night so many times. Maybe he just really wants his crib. He actually hasn't slept in his crib yet, which I feel really bad about. Yeah, he just keeps instantly waking up. I'm gonna assume it's because of the TV. Oh, he got like 2 seconds of sleep. Oh yeah, he's got loud noises. All right, little one, we are gonna take you home. We've done all our inspection and maintenance. It has gone up, but it's obviously not level 5 just yet. Please, I beg, go to sleep, Sparrow. You can rest. You've been reborn. You should actually have no stress. You've come from being a stressed out medium author, and now you should just be napping and chilling. You've gone back to probably what is the easiest time of your entire life. Oh, if only we still had Babs with us. He could have gone to Afterlife Anonymous. Why are you doing this? I literally just asked Guy to do it. But you know what? We should actually age her up, considering it's already available for that. We are actually probably going to have to change the nursery up. Maybe we should put the rocking chair and the books like actually over in their room, because then we can fit in another crib into this one. 1, 2, 3. Another cautious toddler. Why do our toddlers not trust us? Oh, she got Cornelius's hair this time around. I feel like this is actually so difficult to improve your romantic one. I feel like charisma is so easy when you're just doing different like charismatic options, whereas romance, when you're trying to do romantic interactions, it really doesn't go up as much. Oh yeah, so seductive. Look at those hips waggling. I mean, you did just have 2 kids. We know that those hips can wiggle. I'm about to say my hips don't wiggle, they fold. I hope not. You're still only an adult. I hope that's not where it goes from here. No, you shouldn't be working on your dancing skill. You should be working on your romance skill. All right, you can both stop with the seductive dance, okay? I need more seduction, less dancing. We also desperately need more afro-textured hair for infants. Roar! It's bear night. No, Dylan, I really don't want to hang out with you at bear night. Oh, I feel like we should have. I feel like that would have been fun, but I'm trying to build up my romance. Let's actually see. It gets it up by 2%. That's actually way easier than raising our climbing skill. I cannot believe that the climbing skill is so difficult. I think we're pretty much going to wrap this part up here though. Now that we're 2 kids in, we worked on our skills a little bit. Still not as much as I would have liked to. I just know I'm going to be on the struggle bus with this, as I don't even think he's going to reach level 10 before he becomes an elder, which is a terrifying terrifying thought. I don't actually even know how long. He has 18 days until he ages up, so I can definitely still try and do that off screen, but I do think it is going to be difficult, especially now that we have actually started to have kids and we still need to get our ratings up in our rentals, which also actually takes a fair bit of time. We do need to spend a fair bit of this money actually on upgrade parts, because I feel like doing upgrades really actually like helps with those rentals. I should probably check to see all of the reviews and what they actually need. They say desirable amenities, decent environment, satisfactory maintenance. They could potentially drop back down to a 4, but we shall see. Maintenance is satisfactory, decent, desirable. I'm surprised that these haven't gone up yet, but they have only just moved in. And then poor maintenance, lacking environment, basic amenities. We definitely need to upgrade theirs for sure. I'm sorry, Denzel. That's kind of what you get for hitting on my husband though. Just saying, that is your payback. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you've all had a lovely couple of days if you have been celebrating, and if you haven't, I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a nice time. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. I know people can be very busy right now, so thank you so much for hitting that play button and hanging out with me and this gorgeous little family who I actually genuinely can't wait to see grow. I'm having such a fun time in this challenge right now. I love you all very much, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.